Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 16 of Friday Night Football. So tonight we're going to continue on with the Super League tournament. I was gone for a few days, so that kind of progress stopped while I was gone. But it's good to be back, good to be playing again, and so I'm going to finish up the second round of pool play later today, or after we talk for a minute. It's going to be PSG versus AC Milan. So should be a good game. It'll be the last game of round two. So some game news, not really much game news wise, but uh, let's see if I can make that bigger. So I was working a little bit on uh, the custom card set thread on the Delphi forums, and the suggestion was to link out the regular and large format cards here instead of just asking for them, have them like separate. So when I did that, it changed the format of this cover page, and now all you see is the English Premier League as the one table that's available there, and then you have to view the entire message from there. So I got to play with this. I want that table to be more prominent so people can see that, but I also want the information that's up here in the message to be read because it's all important. All this stuff is important. So when you look at it, if you click view full message, you'll see each of the leagues. I have it four wide now, and then a league that has had the large format cards made will have a reg for regular and a LAR for large. So those two set types will be available. Moving forward, all the sets I create will have them. And again, if you want a set converted from the regular to the large format, either you post it on here, send me a private message. If you have my email address, email me. It doesn't take that long to do, and I think the cards are beautiful. They're awesome. So if you want to do that, let me know, and I will feel free. I'll do that. Not a problem. Another thing, and I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be inappropriate here at all, but some people have asked me about sending a contribution to me for doing the work, and I really, I'm getting a ton of joy out of people that are playing the game. It's just I fought for years to try to really promote this game as much as I can, just to keep it alive and keep it going. And now that people are playing it, it makes me so happy. But if you want to send something to me, I have there's a foundation in the town where I live called Frosted Faces, and I'll put a link to it in the comment. It's a it's a charity that raises money to help older dogs that either get abandoned or have medical issues, and they'll take these dogs in and they will pay for all the medical. They will house them, feed them, whatever, and foster them out if they can get fostered, and if not, they'll keep them there. And they do a lot of things. I'm volunteering to take the dog on a walk on Sunday mornings, so I'm going to do that. I also donate to them, but if you guys want, you could donate to that in lieu of giving me anything. It's a great charity. And again, I don't want to be inappropriate and make you don't have to do this. The joy I get from you playing the game is more than enough. So that's really it. There's no team news other than look for that. And if you have any suggestions, I don't know how to format this thing. The Delphi, I'm limited in formatting options, and there's a lot of information here. And I hate the fact that it cuts everything off. But if you guys know of another way, let me know, and I'll try to reformat this a little bit differently. So getting to the game tonight, I'm going to close this out. PSG versus AC Milan, and it should be interesting. PSG's good. I think going through these sets now, going through these teams twice, uh, the best team that I've seen so far is Bayern Munich. They're the best carded team is Bayern Munich. PSG is really good as well. Obviously, they have a good team, but they aren't carded as well as Bayern. So they they get hit by the league performance factor, the coefficient factor. So we'll see. The Italian League Serie A is better than Liga One. So we'll see where that plays out in the game. But they're going to go with Pacho, Marquinhos, Mendes, Hakimi, Neves, Zaire, Emery, Vitania, Due, Barcola, and Dembele, with Donnarumma in goal. AC Milan is going to counter with Gabia, Pavlovic, Hernandez, Fofana, Reindeer. I think Reindeers that's just a great name. Reindeers, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Musa, Chukwueze, Pulisic, and Liao. Oh my, should look that one. Liao and Magnin, Magnan in goal. Geesh. Goalies. AC Milan is a 0 with a 73 plus, and Donnarumma's a plus 268. So the goalie advantage slightly to AC Milan. The lineup sheets will show that the average offense rating, a 2.71 goals per game with this lineup for PSG and a 9 defense. That's a really good defense. AC Milan's at 1.64 with a 4.6 defense. So uh, PSG is the better team across the board, pretty much, except a goal. And then looking at the performance factor rating adjustment, Inter Milan or AC Milan will get a +1, so the possession is going to start out at a 1 to 10 for the home team. They have a +1 advantage, and then a 1 to 12 will be the shot stop coefficient. So a little bit of advantage there for AC Milan. So it should be a decent game. I think PSG is the better team here, and if they roll it out that way, they should be able to beat them. So let's go ahead and get started. PSG's at home, AC Milan's on the road. Possessions of 1 to 10, and I think that's it for the business of the game. Make sure everything's set here. And let's go ahead and get started and see how this plays. The opening kickoff will go to PSG, and it's 4:54 is a P. 4:18 is a foul. 2 and a foul. Hakimi is fouled by Fofana. That's a free kick. 4:85 is a P. 4:74 taken away by Hakimi. 5:22 is a foul. 3, and that is not a foul. Chukwueze is a 0. That's kind of nice. 266 P. 684 P. 652 P. 462 P. 314 and a corner. Nope, the corner is stopped. So nothing happening early. 885 is a P. 955 P. 957. So back and forth in the middle of the field to start with. 612 possible corner. Nope, that's stopped. 712 a possible corner, and there is a corner. So the first real thing, they had one takeaway and a corner. 7 minutes in. Corner kick to AC Milan. 4:23 is a shot attempt, and it is not going to be blocked because it's yellow down here. You can see that. So it would be at 15. It would be stopped. It won't be because of the coefficient, but it's off target. So Fofana gets a shot off target. The corner kick makes it an 88, a 75. So that is going to be PSG's ball. 345 P, 488 P. And there's a corner for PSG. Zaire Emery is going to go -1 because that's an even number on the plus minus. He goes -1 on that rating. What that will do is I will tag his card. His endurance rating will now be a 60. I'll lose 10 minutes on that because he is a minus. He is now a 60, but they do get the corner kick. And PSG with the chance. 338 is a P star, so they have the possession. 10:51 is a shot by Dembele against a 12 that's off target. So Dembele is a 109 offense rating. He's the guy you want to get the ball. He gets a shot off target. AC Milan has it. Possible shot for Gabbia. It is a shot, and it's off target. So again, the coefficient comes into play. Not going to be stopped. Wouldn't have been anyways. It is a 95 on the shot number, so an aerial battle. A 0 versus -2, that is won by PSG. 2 shots now for AC Milan. 8:17 is a foul. Doué is fouled by Loftus-Cheek. Free kick to PSG. 3:32, possible shot by Mendes against a 1. It's through and it's off target. So they get through the defense. Mendes goes off target. And AC Milan will control. 9:56 P. 3:15 is a foul. So a little bit of action starting to pick up now. Hernandez fouled by Doué. One of the things about this game that is really cool, and it just happens a lot most of the time, there's enough rules in a game where things play out. The tendency of the cards plays out over time. So you'll have a long stretch without much happening, but that isn't the norm for these teams. Things will happen. There's going to be shots, there's going to be fouls. Those will tend to even themselves out. And you'll have games that play faster and slower. But for the most part, you'll see a team, gets a bunch of shots early and then they'll go dry. Another team can't do anything and they'll start picking it up. It's a really good game. It plays out really well. Love it. I love the game. If you're watching it and you haven't tried it, give it a try. It's all free. Okay, free kick. 413. Possible corner. It is a corner for Fofana. AC Milan with the corner. 867 is a P, so nothing happens there. 742 P, 747 P, 754, three in a row. 238 P, 388 P, 717 foul 2, and that is not a foul. Chukwueze is a 0 again, so it doesn't commit the foul. And now a takeaway by, nope, 12 is there. So 272 is taken away by Marquinhos. PSG's ball. 171 taken back by Gabia. 757 P, 544 P star. PSG with the ball. They have the offensive advantage. Foul 3, again with that 0, still a P star. 288 P star, 458 P star, 534 is a shot attempt by Neves against a 5, and that is off target. So Neves goes off target. Third shot for PSG, all off target. AC Milan's ball. 812 is a corner kick. Their third corner. 443 P. 282 is taken away by Pavlovic. Inter Milan's ball. 760. Inter Milan. AC Milan's ball. Sorry. Don't know how many times I'm going to do that. 458 P. 677 taken away by Zaire Emery. 884 P. 1041 shot by Dembele against a 1 off target. So Dembele again gets the shot. Goes off target again. 60 is the number. That will be AC Milan's ball. And another corner. This one is a good one for them. Musa is an attack mid. He's going to be a +3. So on 11, it's always a corner. And then you do the plus-minus battle. Odd numbers means that they get a plus. And an attack mid gets a +3 the way I play it. So now AC Milan has that possession advantage. So on top of their coefficient advantage, which was 1, they get another. So now the possession is 1-9 for PSG and 10-20 for AC Milan. So they will get the ball a little bit more here. 10:48 is a possible shot by Leao. Holy cow. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I looked it up. Leao. I had to look it up. Corner kick to Leao. 10:40. A possible shot by Leao. It is against a 7 that's stopped. So Leao gets a shot that's blocked or stopped. 272 is taken away by Pavlovic. 1086 P. 716. It's amazing on that 10. It's not the home team. 716 is a foul. Musa gets fouled by Hakimi. So AC Milan, I think, is a pot 4 team. Has that possession advantage, so they're going to get more of the ball. Let's see if they can take advantage. 546 is a P. 774 taken away by Vitania. 1077 P. 784 P. 257 P. 257 P. 888. 27 is a shot by Chukwueze against a 5. That one is on target, and he scores. AC Milan with the goal, chase the lead, and we are on upset alert. 24th minute. Chukwueze from Leao. And it's 1-0. So the 27's in the shot range. The defender's a 5. He beats that. It is on target. And a 71 plus 5 is 76. He scores. Okay, we've got a game. Okay, that's good. 430 shot by Hakimi. Turns around against a 5. That's off target. I thought he was going to score right away. If that is on target, it is a goal. Goes off target. Aerial battle. 5 versus 2. The home team wins that on a tie. It's PSG's ball again. 185 P. 372 taken away by Hernandez. AC Milan has it. 956 P. 1032. 1032 would have been a shot if he fell in the range, but it's not. It's in his offside check. It's not an offside. It's a P. 824. Another possible. This one is offside. Chukwueze goes offside. PSG's ball. 1021 foul 2, and that is a P. 8:25, shot by Chikwueze. Chikwueze. Shot by Chikwueze against an 18. That does get through again and off target. So AC Milan is winning the battle here. They're winning the possession battle. Winning the shot battle. PSG's ball. Not winning the shot battle. It's close in the shot battle. Winning the corner battle. 376 taken away by Hernandez. 418 foul 2, and that's a foul. Fofana fouled by Paco. You have to look that one up too. Fofana by Paco. 736 P star. I think what I need to do is be like a goalie. And a goalie, they when they go to penalties and they have a water bottle with all the players and which way they're going to shoot, I think I need a water bottle with how to pronounce all the names so I can just look at it quickly. Might be easier. 736 P star. 521, and that is offside. Reindeer goes offside. PSG's ball. 357P, 987P, 622, foul 1. It's a foul. Zaire Emery fouled by Musa. And it's a free kick. 454P, 554P, 671 is taken away by Zaire Emery. 872 taken back by Chikwueze. AC Milan has it. 514 is a possible corner, but no. 636 is a shot by Loftus-Cheek. It's off target. So that coefficient rating comes in again. Off target. He's a minus 40 anyways. PSG's ball. Shot by Dembele against a 2. On target this time, but saved. So Dembele finally goes on target. PSG's first shot on target. A 36 is going to be AC Milan's ball. 621 is a foul. Loftus-Cheek fouled by Zaire Emery. Free kick. 337 P plus. AC Milan P plus now 742 P plus 861 P plus 333. Shot by Hernandez against a 3, and that one's off target. So they are definitely holding their own in this game. 46, that's going to be PSG's ball. 414 is a corner. 544 P star, PSG with it. 671 and a possible card. Nope, not quite in the range. So still a P star. 1088, 563, 125, still P star for PSG. 346, 274 taken away by Pavlovic. AC Milan's ball. 733 is a possible shot against a 0. It is a shot. It's off target. So Musa goes off target. 7th shot for AC Milan. PSG's ball is a shot by Hakimi against a 13. That one is off target as well. So they've not brought their shooting boots today. Shots are off target. It's 2 of 14 on target. AC Milan's ball. 451P. 214 is a foul. Pavlovic fouled by Marquinhos. Free kick to Milan. Tony Miola. It's Milan. Probably how you pronounce it. 136P. 684P. 657P. 424 is an offside. Hakimi goes offside. 1058P. 137P. 738P. 1035. Shot by Leao against a 9. That one stopped. 241, P517, foul 4, and that's a P. 746, so PSG is just not getting anything going. They do get a corner here, though. 157P, 685P. We have 4 minutes of stoppage time here. 158P, 465P, 613 is a possible corner. No, not a corner. 823 is a foul. So Doué is fouled by Pulisic. Free kick to PSG. 146P. 565P. 915 is a foul. Pulisic fouled by Hakimi. Getting towards the end of stoppage time here. 628 is a foul too. And that is another foul. Loftus-Cheek fouled by Doué. Free kick to Milan. 1088P. 8. Okay, so Doué gets the +4 on that plus minus advantage. He's a midfielder, goes +4. Corner kick, and that will even out that plus minus uh, rating at 3-3. So they get a possession point back, which is going to be big here. So PSG gets that back. It's 1-10. And now they're on the brink of being able to take that lead to get it up to 11. So that's a big point for them. Corner kick, 7:42 last minute of stoppage time. 3:15 is a foul. Mendez, foul by Pulisic. And a free kick, 7:52 6:76 taken away by Loftus-Cheek. Milan's ball, and that will end it. So that's going to end the half. 7 shots, 1 on target, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 fouls committed by PSG, 5 by Milan. Seven. Okay. Not the half that PSG wanted. They are behind. So they're going to have some work to do here in the second half. They still have the offensive numbers. Hold on 1 second. Everybody on their team but Paco can score. So they just need to start rolling better. They had that advantage over Milan. They need to take advantage of those numbers. So, second half, Milan's going to get the ball. 1-0. Upset alert, definitely here. 6:81, taken away by Zaire Emery. 5:81, 2:32, P star. 5:28 is a shot attempt by Reindeers against a 3. He gets that on target and it's saved. So Reindeers gets an attempt on target. 44 is the number. That's an aerial battle, which is won by Neves. PSG's ball. 4:86 10:85 1:45. They need to roll better. 10:36 shot by Leao against a 9. That one is stopped. Third shot stop. 3:47 is a P. 5:27 shot by Reindeers against a 15 and it's stopped again. So defense is playing a little bit better. 4:66 5:88 1:27 P star for Milan. 6:21 is a foul. Loftus-Cheek is fouled by Neves. Free kick. 6:65 4:21 foul 1 and a foul. Hakimi fouled by Loftus-Cheek. PSG's ball. 1:16 a foul 3 and another foul. Paco fouled by Loftus-Cheek. That's his third foul committed. 6:48 2:46 and we have in our first endurance check. I will check both numbers, both players here, or check players twice. So position 4, which is Hakimi, he passes, and Gabi is a 1, he passes. Then I'll check down here the extra 10s. Marquinhos and Fofana both pass. So no subs yet. 4:58 is a P. 5:45 2:31 is a P plus for Milan. 5:76 is taken away by Neves. Neves with it for PSG. Possible offsides? No. 9:87 4:14 is a corner kick for Milan. 9:56 9:22 is a foul 2 and a foul. Pulisic is fouled by Doué. Closing in on the 60-minute mark. 1:66 3:86 9:56 10:71 taken away by Dembele with a possible shot against Musa, who's a 1 and off target. Fourth shot for Dembele, off target again though. 68 is the number. That is Milan's ball. 6:87 8:76 is a takeaway by Chukwueze against a 0. That's off target. So he gets the IS. Gets the shot off target. 91 is an aerial battle. They've all gone to Neves, and he wins them all. 5 versus 6 is a win for Neves. 10:17 is a foul. Dembele fouled by Reindeers. 2:14 is a corner for PSG. Okay, we have possible subs again. Dembele is going to get subbed. Oh, that hurts. You know what really hurts? This is what really hurts here. So, because the endurance check comes up on the corner, I'm going to check for subs. If there's a sub, I will re-roll. If there's no subs, I won't re-roll. So, if there's a sub, I'll re-roll, get it clean. We check if this wasn't an endurance check, this would have been a goal for Dembele. So it would have been a 31 in the shot range against Pavlovic, who wouldn't have stopped it in range and on target, and the 20-point advantage would have made it a goal. So that hurts. And not only that, you lose Dembele. So that's a bad, bad roll for PSG. Pavlovic passes position 5. He also fails. So Neves is going to come out. And 7, Musa's coming out. So we have 3 subs in this change here. That one hurts. So Neves is a position 2.5. I'll do a range around that. So 1.25 to a 3.75 in the position range. And who has it is Ruiz. So Ruiz is going to come in. And for for Dembele, who is a 4.25, that is a 3 to a 5. And that's going to be Ramos coming in. So that, at least they got that. They will take an offensive hit, but not a huge offensive hit there. Let me write them in. They both will go +1 because it's after the 60th minute. And then for PSG, Musa is going to come out. He is a 3.5 position rating, so a 2.25 to 4.75. And that's going to be Felix. I think that's Joao Felix. I'll have to make sure. He's going to come in. And this one will hurt them a little bit too. So let me sub these guys in on the sheet so I make sure I get everything done here. Neves comes out and Ruiz is in. Ramos is in for Dembele. And then Felix is in for Musa. Musa was a +3. So you take that out and you add 1 for Felix, so they lose 2. And then PSG adds 2. So they now get that 1-point advantage on there. So you lose the goal. Would have been a goal. But you get back, you get that possession advantage. So at least a little bit of a win there for them. Ramos is in. He's an 84 on offense. Ruiz comes in. He's a 19. Musa is out. And it is Joao Felix. He's coming in. PSG is a 1 to 11. It's their ball on a corner kick. So after all of that, we put the subs in here, and we're ready to go. 10:56. So shot by Ramos against a 1, and that one is stopped. Wouldn't have been a goal. Would have been close. Wouldn't have been a goal. So that one is stopped by Pulisic. 10:14 is a corner kick for Milan. 961 P, 734 P star. PSG with the possession. 666 P star. 524 is a shot by Ruiz against a 9, and that's off target. So Ruiz right off the bench gets a shot off target again. That will be Milan's ball. 786 is a P. 722 shot by Vitania against a 9. That one stopped. So Theo Hernandez with the stop. 453 P. 961 P. 742 P. 222 shot by Marquinhos against a 5, and that one stopped as well. So Milan's starting to play some defense. 364 P. 774 taken away by Vitania. 1061 is a P plus. So now the offensive advantage. 835 would have been a shot, but it is not for the coefficient. So I just play that straight as a blank. So we'll stay in P plus. or P. I think the P plus on that because I played that as just a P. 781 still in P plus. 688 P plus. 218 foul 4 P plus. 1034 shot by Ramos against a 0 off target again. So they have multiple attempts that are close that would have been goals if they could have lined them all up. Off target 79 plus minus 5 is a 74. Milan's ball 1061 P. 713 not a corner, it's stopped by the defense. 515 is the foul 5, and that's a P. 517 foul 3 and a foul. Ruiz fouled by João Felix. Upset lurk's getting close. We're 3/4 of the way through, and it's sweating time for PSG. Taken away by Loftus-Cheek. 972 taken back by Barcola. PSG's ball. 442 P star. 613 is a corner kick. The sixth corner kick for PSG. 286 is a P. 748 shot by João Felix against a 3 off target. Felix gets a shot. Both teams to 10 now. PSG's ball. 626 is a shot by Zaire Emery against a 2 and off target. He's a 41. He misses that. Wouldn't have mattered. Well, would have been a goal if it's on target. Can't do it. That's 11 shots, 1 on target. AC Milan's ball. 881 taken away by Doué. PSG with it. 235 P. 535 shot by Reindeers. Off target. So that coefficient comes into play again. It's not going to be stopped. If it's on target, it's a goal, but he misses that by 3. So Reindeers goes off target. That would have made this real interesting. 5 versus 3 and 1 by AC Milan. So the possession numbers after that shot is 49 to 51. PSG with 49%, AC Milan 51. That was 981 is a P. 442 P star. PSG's ball. 646 P star. 281 taken away by Pavlovic. 132 P. 378 P. Taken away by Mendez. Waiting for a sub check here. 346 P. 814 is a corner. 236 P. 747 P. 251 P. There's a sub check. That would be Milan's ball. So we'll check position 5. Ruiz is a sub against 10. Leal comes out. So he'll be done. The next check is 3, which is Mendez. He's coming out against 3. That's Hernandez. He's an 80. So each team will make one sub. Mendez and Leao are both out now. Mendez is a 1. And so there's only a couple players that qualify in that range. So Beraldo is going to come in for Mendez. And for AC Milan, Leao is a 4, so a 2.75 to 5. That's going to be an offensive move here, which they can make, barely. Jimenez is coming in. So let me finish this and I'll explain this. Okay. Jimenez is in for Leao. And Beraldo is in for Mendez. Okay, finish up the sub. This is definitely, when I play as-play lineups and as-play subs, those games move a lot faster because I can, I think I have the wrong Jimenez. I can sub out really quick. So I have the wrong Jimenez card. So we're going to change that. Let's go find his actual card here. They have a Jimenez with a J and a Jimenez with a G. So the G Jimenez is going to come in. There we go. And Geraldo's in. Okay, so the way that I range out the players and lineups. When I played APBA soccer, APBA soccer for a while, and they have uh, different formations you can play. In the 4-3-3, 4-4-2, I think, and a 4-5-1. And that's just the positions: defenders, mids, and attack and forwards. I give a position point for each player. So like each position. So a defender is a 5, defense mid's a 4, uh, mid's a 3, attack mid 2, and a forward 1. And then if you have a split position, it's in those ranges. All of that adds up. A 4-3-3 would add up to 32 points. And a 4-5-1 adds to 38 points. So I have to make sure that the teams are within those ranges to make it fair. So I don't just play all forwards or all defenders. So they stay in those ranges of points. Right now, AC Milan with that sub, I think it's going to be at a 32. So they can't make an offensive sub unless they sub in a defensive player for someone else at some point. Right now, PSG's at a 35 coming into this role. So that they're still at a 35, and AC Milan's at a 32. So the next sub cannot be a more offensive player than the person that's coming out. I hope that makes sense. Milan's ball, 353p. 763p, 281, taken away by Pavlovic. 912 is not a corner, it's stopped by the defense. 324 is not an offside, he misses the check. 364p, 274, taken away by Marquinhos. 956p, 558p, and a corner for Fofana, who will go -1. I don't have to mark him because he's already going to fail an endurance check if that happens. They go -1, so they are now at a +1 overall. Corner kick to Milan. 737 is a P. 223, so a sub check again. That will be PSG's ball. Position 2 is 80, so he passes. 580. 10 is a sub, that's Ramos, and 4 is Fofana, so he will now come out. So Fofana, who did fail that, he's on that negative, will be subbed out. So here we go with this. Fofana is a 2.25. What I would normally allow is a 1.25 point range on his position for a sub, which would be a 1 to a 3.5. It can't go up because they're out of points to move up, so it has to be below. And that is going to be, oh, there's Jimenez with a J. What did I do? Jimenez with a J is coming in, so now I'm going to go back and find his card again. Jimenez with a J is a D mid-ish. And so he will add some points to them, so they won't be on that border. On that border, be able to play forwards. So Fofana is out. He gets a +2 because we're in the 75th minute, and Fofana is -1. That makes it 6-4. Now I need to go find the other Jimenez because oh, there he is. Wow. I just messed up those lines. But anyways, he's there. Good. Okay. We play. 3 subs have played each. I know, a lot of stuff, setup stuff. But we're back in action here. PSG's ball. 578p. They need a goal, and they need it now. 216 foul 5 is a P. 628 is a foul 2, and that's a foul. Loftus-Cheek is fouled by Doué. Doué's 4th. Free kick. Endurance check. Position 8. Doué's coming out, so he fails. And Reindeers doesn't fail, so he's okay. And then position 3 is Berlato, that's a sub against Jimenez with a G. He's a sub. Okay, so PSG is going to sub out Doué. And this one might hurt a little bit. 3-2-5, so a 2 to a 4.5. And I look at the subs here, the ranking, that is the hardest name for me to pronounce. Kvart. I'm just going to call him Cave Art. I'm not even going to try. Cave Art is in. Not even going to try. Okay. He's a +2 in the 77th minute. But Due is a +4, so he loses 2. So they drop down 2. They lose that advantage. And now they're down to a 10 again. So that's how the plus minus works. The sub comes in. He's a +2 because of the time of the game, but you subbed out a player that was a +4. That's their fourth sub. Hey, darn it. And it's a free kick. We'll try this again. 761 is a shot by Felix against a 15 that stopped. 9, Pulisic goes -1. On the corner, he drops 1, so they get that 11 back. 217, foul 4 is a P. 353 P. 722 is a foul. João Felix fouled by Ruiz. Ruiz, where are you? There you are. Free kick. 445 P. 482 taken away by Jimenez. 387 P. 272 taken away by Pavlovic. This is getting close. 10 minutes to go. 328 shot by Hernandez against a 6, and that one stopped. 535 shot by Reindeers against a 5. That's on target and saved. So Reindeers gets the shot. On target, 60. Aerial battle, which is won again by PSG. 947 is a P+. They need to get a good roll here. 733, P star. They lose it already. That's not a good roll. And then they lose it altogether. Gabby with the takeaway. 927 shot by Pulisic against a 6 off target. AC Milan's the better team here. They're playing better. They're getting more shots. If PSG can score, they can get a point out of it. But right now, it's been tough sledding for them. 73 is taken away by Chukwueze. And we have endurance checks. So Pacho is coming out. That'll be the last sub for PSG. Gabius passes, and Jimenez is a sub. So PSG makes their last sub. Paco, he's a 1. That's going to be Hernandez coming in for him. Okay, Hernandez in for Pacho. And we have Lucas Hernandez is coming in. Their last sub. He's a +2. That will be PSG's ball. 551P. 385P. 638P. 634. Shot by Loftus-Cheek against an 11. That's off target. PSG's ball. 753P. 786P. 424. Foul 2 and a foul. Jimenez fouled by Zaire Emery. Free kick. 5:57. They're trying to run it out here. There's not going to be a lot of stoppage time at the end. 5:57P. 10:44 is a shot by Ramos. So against a 2, off target. So they got it to the 10 again, and they're off target. AC Milan's ball. 2:24 shot by Pavlovic against a 7. That one is off target as well. They're out shooting them. They're out cornering them. They're out possessing them. PSG's ball. 358P. 113 is a P. 215 foul 5 and a P. 672 taken away by Zaire Emery. 444P. 216 foul 5 P. 623 is a foul. Loftus-Cheek fouled by Kavart. Free kick time is running out. This is a surprise. This is a surprise. 946P. 242P. 866P. 385P. 175 taken away by Gabia. 443P. 8:36. Shot by Chikwueze against a 6, and that one's off target as well. PSG's ball, 884p. 427. Shot by Hakimi against a 13, and that one's off target. Milan's ball, shot by Pulisic, and that's on target and saved. So it couldn't be stopped because of the coefficient rating. It would have been, but it doesn't get to. It gets through, it's on target. 34 is saved by Donnarumma. 663p. We go to stoppage time, 2 minutes. 756p. 533. Shot by Reindeers against an 18 and stopped. 951p plus. 746 P plus. This is the time. It's got to be now. Last Chance Saloon, 581 P plus. 561 P plus. 964 P plus. 823. Foul 3 P plus. 743. They just are not getting it. They're down to the last minute. 463, and that's going to do it. That will end the game. PSG is upset by the pot four on the road. AC Milan goes into PSG and gets the 1-0 win. And how the game played out, it's well deserved. They played well. They outplayed them. So looking at the stats really quick, they outshot them 17-13. PSG had that possession advantage for a while. So that wasn't it. They just couldn't get a shot on target. They didn't roll well. AC Milan had more chances. So that is going to do it. And what this does, this shows me that it can happen. The upsets can still happen. PSG does suffer from being in Liga 1, in the French league. But they had the card advantage here. They couldn't take advantage. They couldn't get shots. So that does show if you roll bad, you're going to lose. If you don't roll well, you're not going to win. And that's what happened there. So that's going to wrap it up for Friday Night Football episode 16. We have an upset here. AC Milan goes on the road into Paris and gets the 1-0 win against one of the favorites, PSG. If you guys like the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Check out our Facebook forum. I'll have that in the description below. The Delphi forum, the Facebook page, Delphi forum. I'll have that in the link below. But that will do it for Friday Night Football. You guys have a good night. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. And I will see you all online and on the next video. Good night.